ॐ नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, Srimahans, Mahants, Tanidar, Kotari, visitors, viewers, sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV and two-way video conferencing, having Nayanadiksha. I welcome all the Kayakalpa Yoga participants, Nithyananda Yogam participants, Nithyananda Hindu University students, and Nithyananda Online Gurukul. Let's call it as E-Gurukul. Nithyananda E-Gurukul students, everyone sitting with us all over the world. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today I have too many wonderful revelations for all of you. I have here Suprabhedagamam Jnanapadam. Jnanapada. See, all agamas have four components. Charyapada, lifestyle component. Kriyapada, the rituals, ceremonies you are supposed to conduct to connect with Kailasa space, the pass code for the door of Kailasa, space of Kailasa, is given in the form of rituals and ceremonies. That is Kriyapadam. And Yogapada is all about uniting you with Paramashiva. And Jnanapada is also called Vidyapada. Knowledge, the original Jnana and Vijnana, knowledge of Kailasa, Paramashiva Jnana and Paramashiva Vijnana is in Jnanapada. These four component will be there in all agamas. So today I have Suprabheda Agamas Jnanapada. Understand, many of the knowledge, Jnana and Vijnana I receive from Kailasa, Paramashiva Jnana, is confirmed absolutely proven as truth in the agamas, and even modern day science is tiptoeing, catching up with agama in realizing many of the facts agama is revealing. The Suprabheda Agamam Jnanapadam, I have multiple things to reveal. And I'll reveal and give you the reference of the Sagama wherever is needed. So first thing, let me start revealing. Listen. Keep integrity as a strategy. Listen. Keep integrity as a strategy for all the policies and ideologies for your life. For example, when you start growing, you need to evolve a policy about your eating, certain ideology about your eating. I tell you, now I have absolutely perfect Amrita, nectar strategy for every human being. Understand? I'll tell you a very simple incident. It really happened. At least 10 times I tested, minimum 10 times. By mistake, one fly fell in the water when I was taking bath. But I was shocked. The guy did not die and started swimming and playing. I just lifted him and left him out of the water so he can save himself. He should not die. But he comes again and jumps into the water and flies and doesn't die. I was shocked. What happened? Maybe this guy is fly who can live in water. I just left it. After 10 minutes, I saw him slowly walking out and did not die, and he went away. And then after a few days, this happened in last 6 months, multiple times. I sipped my tea and kept the teacup, and same way one fly fell, and he was not struggling or anything, getting suffocated. He was nicely enjoying and then moving this inside and outside. That what is going on? After multiple times when this happened, I realized the tea I sipped has become nectar, and the fly is not dying because it has sipped the nectar. Of course, trolls apart, I am talking to my disciples. All of you understand. To all my disciples, I want to assure you, I have got this signs. I have consulted with one of our close devotee who is lawyer also. He has very strictly told me that, Swamiji, first do copywriting, establish this whole science to the modern day humanity, then reveal it. Otherwise, people can just go greedy, and out of greed they may do anything they want. We don't want to take the risk of you revealing all these sciences directly. Anyhow, they are doing all the legalities. I told very clearly, I will not monetize this out of this science. Copywriting only for a kind of a legal protection and non-dilution for all that. Anyhow, whoever is trusting me, for all my disciples, be informed. Paramashiva has given me this knowledge, and I am going to share it with you all. Start celebrating from today. I am going to share with you all. I am also making it as practical as possible. Like, I wanted this to be practiced by e-Kailasavasis. See, whom I call e-Kailasavasis, people who attend morning satsang and who do yoga in their own homes, create a beautiful Kailasa ecosystem. As on now, the best Kailasa ecosystem is San Jose Adinam. Kailasa in San Jose. I am gifting all the Kailasa in San Jose, the ecosystem, people, everyone, my Atma Murti, my own Atma Murti. I myself will be there as Archavatara in the deity and cause you all miracles. If you call, I'll move. I'll do all miracles. the miraculous Atma Murti, I am gifting to all the San Jose Kailasa ecosystem part. It will reach you in next few days. It's so nice to have that San Jose ecosystem. I actually, San Jose and me have a very deep romantic, sweet relationship. It's a Madurai. So beautiful. Vinesh and everyone. Blessings to all of you and the whole team. And it's wonderful team evolving. The Kailasa ecosystem. Dash and Brahmananda and Ma Brahma's son. I'm seeing all you guys every day in the Manas and every one of you. Blessings to all you guys. I'm sending my Atma Murti to each one of you. Separate. Each one receives one Atma Murti as gift. It's made out of pure, as per Agama it is made, and it'll be my own Archa Avatara. It will do miracles and help you manifest powers. See, I am making all the sciences. You can practice from your own place. Like, you can be in your own home, morning, only that, like a friends team, if you develop, they will really support you. It is like a bromance. We call it brother romance. If you build brothers who are really lovingly involved with you, who are interested in the same ideas, bromance is much more fulfilling, completing, enriching than any ordinary romance. Understand? I only wanted ecosystem to evolve in multiple places. Enrich and cause. See, wherever you are, get up and give a wake-up call to your brothers, sisters, gather, do yoga, and then do Nitya Puja and Satsang. That's all. And just through this, I'll make you all achieve all the sciences I am revealing to the world. That's the way I am working now. I am working sincerely to make it this way. So, see, the strategy of you all coming to one place and me conducting the class, all that is outdated. It's a old ideas. Where my physical presence was needed, we did all that those days. Now I have become absolutely free. Paramashiva is manifesting enough intensely through this body. Actually, physical presence, many people may not be able to handle. It is so heavy and intense. I can manifest 10,000 times more intensely than you need for enlightenment wherever you are. Just through my Divya Sarira. Just through my Divya Sarira, I can manifest and initiate you and enlighten you and support you. I think that's the best. And this way, we also reach out and enrich billions of people. Let us reach out and enrich billions of people. Let this science spread. I am here after all to share all this gift to all of you. I am not here building a money-making mechanism. Be very clear, understand. The little bit of money you give, what I will do, I'll tell you, all right, build temples. And like this, I'll make deities and give it to all of you. I'll get all the books organized, printed, and give it to all of you, and that's all. And I am not even part of any of the organization. All of you should know that I am not part of, already long before I was not part of any of the organizations. Now it has become absolutely clear. I am only guiding spiritually, and I am going to do that in a large scale. Listen, large scale. I was talking about the ideology for eating. What is supposed to be the ideology for eating? Decide what you want in your life. You want to be very active, alive, constantly moving towards what do you want to achieve in your life, to manifest what do you want, then naturally align your food for that. That's it. In 6 months, you can evolve an amazing, customized ideology for eating. When you do Nirahara Samyama, you will awaken your biointelligence. What suits you, what does not suit you, what kind of a juice makes you feel energetic and what makes you feel tired, when to eat. Ideology and policies for eating you can develop if you just do 1 or 2 Nirahara Samyama. I tell you. Nirahara Samyama is the best way to develop an independent policies and ideology about eating. And same way Kutakesha Samyama. Try Kutakesha Samyama to develop ideas and policies about sleeping. How you should sleep, when you should sleep, how many hours is best. You can evolve your own strategy. Understand? Evolving your own strategy in every field, your own policy and your own strategy for yourself in every field can be achieved through integrity. If you apply integrity as a strategy, in every field you will evolve your own policies, your own ideas. I tell you, anyone who has evolved his own strategies, his own policies for food, sleep, sex, tiredness, to deal with boredom, all this, if you develop your own strategies and ideas by applying integrity as the strategy, you will achieve anything you want. I tell you. Apply integrity as the strategy. When you apply integrity as a strategy in your policies for eating, you will see so much of clarity about your life, your body. Like I can do a complete, full MBBS class for you. I can teach for 5 years the whole physiology, everything, what happens with what kind of food. At least I'll give you a set of principles which I realized when I applied integrity to Develop the right ideas and policies about eating. I tell you, a constant delusion, fear, kind of a constant panic attack, waiting for nervous breakdown, that kind of a mental setup completely gets cleaned if you take Haritaki and do Nirahara Samyama. I tell you, it is your stress hormones monitors your body clock 24/7, not neurons. Building right ideas, policies for your eating. Same way sleeping. Building right ideas and policies for your sleeping. If you apply integrity in your thinking, the kind of the restful awareness you have, morning Brahma Muhurta, you will just wake up so alive and fresh. I tell you, very simple secret. Have some pet animals. Every night before falling asleep, play with it for 10-15 minutes. Jumping, dancing, play with it. You will have such complete fulfillment. Early morning, you will just wake up. You will vibrate with Mahavakiya, I tell you. Your consciousness and your DNA is connected through sound. Mahavakiya is the greatest sound to connect your consciousness consciously to your DNA. Let Mahavakiya be the bridge to connect your consciousness consciously with your DNA. Actually, whole Tiruvannamalai hums Mahavakiya intensely. That is why I sent Skandamata to be in Tiruvannamalai. Understand? The Girivala Padai, the hill rounding road, inside that road, you can put your ears on any stone of Tiruvannamalai and hear this humming intensely happening. Tiruvannamalai is vibrant, alive, living energy system. Mahavakiya is alive in Tiruvannamalai. And I tell you, I have sent Skandamata so that her consciousness will be consciously connected to her DNA through Mahavakiya. Brahma Muhurta is the right time to wake up. Your ideas and policies about sleep will be perfectly organized. If you bring strategy in your thinking, understand? If you bring integrity to develop policies about sex, ideologies about need for sex, need for the kind of the sex. Understand? You should consciously decide about all the questions related to sex with your integrity. Then your life will be such heaven. No one else should dictate your conscious policies, ideologies for sex other than your own integrity. Whether you want to be gay, you want to be bisexual, you want to be straight, you want to be transgender, you want to be male or female, all these policies, all these ideas, you should have the checklist. You should keep your integrity for your life's goal and purpose and do the yes or no or each idea, each policy you should make. I tell you, Brahmacharya means absolutely integrated to your life's purpose, and from that integrity evolving the right ideas and policies for sex is Brahmacharya. First 21 years, all human beings should live a celibate life and evolve a policy. Through integrity, they should evolve a policy, an ideology, decisions for sex, about sex in every level. Every question, they should have the conscious, clear answer aligned to their integrity. That is why I insist that first 21 years, kids live in Gurukul, study the science of integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching. And I tell you, I was introduced to Agamas maybe at the age of 4 or 5. That time I remember me, I've started hearing all these words, Veda, Vedanta, Agama. There used to be a huge, big book. In colloquial Tamil, I used to call Talagani book. And the book, the original name of the book was Vedanta Manana Chintamani. Vedanta Manana Chintamani by a great sadhu. It's actually compilation by a great sadhu, Shivaprakasa Swamigal. He used to be called Karapatri Shivaprakasa Swamigal. He used to eat only in his hand, and means like he will not have a separate vessel. Kara is the patra, Karapatra. Karapatra Shivaprakasa Swamigal. So he will stretch the hand and people can put the food and he will eat in the hand. That's all. Maybe one handful he will eat, that much only per day. So he was well-known great yogi and enlightened being, Karapatra Shivaprakasa Swamigal. He has compiled from various scriptures a book called Vedanta Manana Chintamani. It used to be like a huge size. So we used to call, colloquially I used to call Talagani book. Means it used to be like a pillow size, huge book. And I was introduced to these books, Agamas and Veda, Vedanta, Agamas at the age of the time I remember me, from the time I remember me. Listen. When I downloaded this cosmology principles from Kailasa and read in the Agamas and cross-verified, confirmed the pramanas, satyas, descriptions. I tell you, just knowing about the cosmos has made me evolve amazing policies, ideologies, strategies for life with such a joy and integrity as the core component. I tell you, listen carefully. If the integrity becomes your core component, you radiate so much of strength, especially with the knowledge of cosmos, with the clarity about the cosmos. If the integrity becomes your core strength, core content of the being, you will have so much strength even in front of the aggressive violence. See, all these people who try to assassinate me, who do character assassination, all these gang, you can see so much of aggressive violence, aggressive vengeance in them. But just with my Paramashanta of Paramashiva, Paramashiva's Paramashanta, I deal everything successfully. Paramashiva's Paramashanta is my strategy. Understand? If you know even little bit of cosmology, the kind of the strength you will develop inside you, and the kind of the integrity and strategies you will develop, oh God, I tell you, all this aggressive, vengeant, I should say revengeful, vengeful, aggressive abusers. Maybe revengeful is not the right word because I have not done anything wrong to them. Just they have anger, violence, frustration. Aggressive vengeance. All of it fundamentally destroys themselves is the truth. Listen carefully. Knowledge about the cosmos and integrity to the cosmos listen carefully. Knowledge about the cosmos and integrity to the cosmos. Even if you get one glimpse, the Kailasa exists, the kind of the ideas, policies, strategies get altered and aligned in your life is unimaginable. Understand? You just go through the transformation like anything. I'll put it in one sentence. See, when I experienced that truly Kailasa exists, and when I read the Jnanapada of Suprabhedagama, and every line it confirms even the directions of the different lokas and Kailasa as I experienced. Detailed description when I read in this book, not only I am shocked, and surprised. Now I have confirmation I am not hallucinating or I am not deluded and I am not having any mental breakdown, fortunately. By Paramashiva's grace, I am only in Samadhi. That clarity, that assurance I have received when I read the Agamas after I experienced. Listen carefully. I have not read the Jnanapada, this part of the Suprabheda Agamam. See, I am introduced to Vedas, Vedanta, Agama, all that in the young age. But this part I have not read. I have experienced Kailasa and cosmology. And after settling, I was trying to map where can I get any evidence that somebody else also has experienced the same as I have experienced. When I started searching for it, I came upon this Suprabhedagamam Jnanabadam, and when I verified, every line was so true. It's like including the bus stop, like a GPS. So detailed. Then, understand. Then my whole policies about how I am supposed to live in the planet Earth when I am having this body, my strategies, my ideologies, everything is become so beautiful, aligned, integrated to Kailasa. Understand? Not only I have seen Kailasa, I have seen how the hells look, heavens look, all the lokas, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Patala, and upper Bur, Bhuva, Suvar, Jana, Tapa, Maha, all these lokas. Now, please understand, I want all of you to know, not only this Agama describes precisely as I have experienced, one important thing you need to know. What in the West you learn about the hell and heaven is not the same. The Vedagama's description of Naraka and Swarga. See, hell and heaven is totally different. It's like based on your actions here, you go there after death. You will be given a judgment, and that is the description of hell and heaven in the West. That's different. In the Hinduism, Vedagamas, I'll talk only about Hinduism's Vedagamas. I will not comment on what West describes as hell, heaven, and I will not get into that. I will talk only about what I know. I know what Veda Agamas describe as Naraka and Swarga. Be very clear, you don't go to Naraka and Swarga after death. The time zone you live while you are in the body, the space you hold, the time zone you live, you just get sucked into that space after you leave the body. That's all. See, while you are living in the body, if your inner space is Swarga, that is the time zone you are in tune, you just get sucked into Swarga once you leave the body. If your inner space is hellish, hell, Naraka, extreme, aggravated vengeance, aggravated anger, aggravated violence, you just get sucked into hell, Naraka, after you leave the body. That's it. Actually, that hellish space inside damages your body, mind quickly, so quickly, and it just pulls you towards hell and destroys. And if you carry the Kailasa space and connect it to Paramashiva, I tell you, while you are alive, you live as Paramashiva. When you need to leave the body, you decide and you live and leave, and you are as Paramashiva. I tell you how much I am excited to teach this science to all of you, because I know Swarga exists. I know Naraka exists. I know Kailasa exists. I know all of them are in the vertical time zone. And I know the inner space means the core component of you. The core integrity of your being is aligned to which kind of a space, what makes you feel very excited and tasty about life. That decides into which space you are going to get sucked after you leave the body. Understand? The space in which you live is the space you are going to get sucked once you leave the body. I am absolutely sure now because my Atma Pramana is confirmed by Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramanas. It's not that I have read all these book and then got into some trance and saw those visions. No. I got into those space and had the darshan and vision. When I came down, I confirmed my experience's authenticity in Agama, Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramanas. And some of the objects I brought from there are still physically there with me in physical reality. Understand? Understand? I just want to know from all my disciples, am I able to convey the principle I am conveying to a common man? Because I know I am talking too big stuff. I have read Vedanta Manana Chintamani in the young age. My gurus have introduced that book from the time I remember me, and they used to teach. Sometimes they will make me read and they will explain. Once this happened with Thinnai Swamigal, a great sadhu, and my guru Kuppammal, she told, let's go and sit with Thinnai Swamigal and get his blessings and listen from him some of the Vedanta truths. And she took me with her, and we both went and we asked Thinnai Swamigal. Thinnai Swamigal said, come on, you read Ribu Gita and this Vedanta Manana Chintamani, I will explain. And he's not a person who is talkative, very few words. So I started sitting and reading. Kuppamal was sitting very devoted and attentive way. I was reading and then I was seeing this Thinnai Swamigal. After 1 hour, he's an old man and his head fell and the mouth opened wide and that saliva started pouring. I thought he's sleeping. And I thought, what is this? Without explaining, he's just sleeping and I am sitting and reading. I just nudged Kuppammal, my guru, that Mata Vibhudanandapuri. I just nudged and showed he's sleeping. Did not tell he's sleeping. I just nudged and showed without stopping the reading. He is such a sweet being. He was not only not sleeping, he was in that samadhi. He did not respond anything. He just put his hand on my knees to show that, assure me that he is not sleeping. And I tell you, it was like an electrical shock for me, and whatever I read became just reality in front of my eyes. Means he was sitting in samadhi and making all those words to get into my system and become experience in me. Listen, I'll do the same for all of you now. Step by step, I'll explain. Even though I have read all those books at that time, I have not read this description of cosmology in Suprabhedagamam Jnanabadam. Anyhow, now after completely experiencing the cosmology and being in Kailasa for quite a long time, in that space, when I settled and started analyzing, to cross-verify the authenticity of the experience so I can share it with you all. Not that I have a doubt. I did not have any doubt inside because the experience is too authentic and too strong. Stronger than any of this world, so-called reality. Understand? This world, whatever you believe only is delusion. Like how the Indians still believe cinema is a real hard work, that artists, real people with a hard work and sincerity only win. No. Understand? There is lots of other things. I don't want to get into all that. Let us forget about it. Let's forget about all that. News itself is fake. How the history will be? What is introduced to you as a news or history, everything is fake. Leave it. Let me come to the real subject and let me talk to you about the reality. Listen. So when I experienced the Kailasa cosmology, and I was searching, and Paramashiva himself showed, and when I landed on this book and read every line I could map. Wow. Then I know not only what I experienced is authentic. Now I have a reference book to share with you all. Shastra Pramana is fundamental requirement to share my Atma Pramana to all. See, my Atma Pramana, if I have 100 experience, whatever is authenticated by Shastras, that only is useful for the universally all beings. 100 things I might have learned from the Kailasa in cosmic space. But whatever is authenticated in the Shastra Pramana, 10 or 15, only that is supposed to be shared with all of you. That is only universal, good for everyone. And that will only be like to the level where the human logic can understand. Today, I really feel whether I am conveying what I am conveying in all proper way, the language in which, logic in which you all can understand. So I want all of you to come to the profile page, Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, and put a comment whether you are able to understand the satsang I am doing live now. You can put comments, even in the Nithyananda TV, live comments, you can put a comments, whether you are able to understand, whether I am conveying what I am conveying, logic to the your level logic, to human level logic. Let me now repeat. See, after I experienced the space of Kailasa, when I read the Shastra Pramanas, and it was absolutely matching, because of that, I have decided to share all the great truths with you all, and I also realized the Western concept of hell and heaven are different, and Eastern, the Vedagamic concept of Swarga and Naraka, Kailasa, all this is different. See, all these spaces like a Kailasa zone, Swarga zone, Naraka zone, all of them have a particular frequency, vibration, and particular kind of a time zone. See, they have a particular frequency and particular time zone. While you are living in the body, to which frequency, to which policies, to which time zone you are more integrated. Your core is more integrated, an excited way connected. You get sucked into that time zone, that space, that zone after you leave the body. So the quality of your life while you are living in the body and after leaving the body, listen, the quality of the space you are having while you are living in the body, that decides the quality of the space you are going to reach after you leave the body. It's actually, you just get sucked. Even while you are living, that energy stays in you. It is like a, whatever kind of energy you are carrying. If you carry the Shiva space, Shiva Dutas appear and say, come on, let's move to Kailash. If you are carrying that hellish space, then Naraka, the Yamadutas come, hey, and they drag. If you carry the space of Swarga, Devatas come and say, come on, let's go to our home. And they carry you. Understand what kind of a space you are carrying while you are alive decides where you will reach after you leave the body. This is one truth, one sacred secret. And second, if I introduce the Kailasa space to you all, Paramashiva to you all, give you even glimpse of it once or twice also, all your strategies, ideologies, everything gets aligned to Kailasa, because that is the most beautiful space to exist. I enroll people for Kailasa. I have come from there to introduce Kailasa to all of you and enroll you all for Kailasa. So, while you are living, you live in Kailasa. When you leave, you just merge into Kailasa. Listen carefully. My effort to create Kailasa ecosystem wherever you are. My sincere effort to create Kailasa ecosystem wherever you are is only to help you to live in Kailasa while you are in the body. That's it. And when you bring integrity to your strategies, like your policy, strategy, ideology about food should be evolved based on your integrity to Kailasa. See, you want to live in the space of Kailasa while you are in the body, and reach Kailasa once you leave the body. That is what is supposed to be the life's goal for you. So, with integrity to that, evolve food. What kind of food I should eat, when I should eat, how I should eat. I have even policy of how I should eat. I'll pick up the food in the spoon or in the hand. Through my eyes, I'll count the number of rice and then only I'll put it in the mouth. It means only the countable number of rice I will put it in the mouth. Vegetable piece can be bigger or smaller, but I should be able to count through my eyes. Like that only I'll pick up and put it in the mouth. That's one of the way of eating. It is from Thiruvalluvar. Thiruvalluva Nayanar has written not just Tirukkural, multiple books, at least 15 books. And in that it describes the methodology of eating. So listen, the policies, strategies, ideologies you evolve for eating based on your integrity to live in the space of Kailasa while you are in the body after you leave the body. I think now I am trying to put the whole thing together in the human logic. Same way, what should be your ideology, strategy, policy for sleep? What should be your ideology, strategy, policy for sex? What should be your ideology, strategy, policy towards the luxuries, various luxuries of life? What should be your ideology, policy, strategy for wealth? What should be your ideology, strategy, policy for either your career, your business principles, your relationships, your love, and your policies to protect yourself, defend yourself when you are attacked, your policies about how to bring up your children, your policies about how you should spend your time, energy, talent, treasure, all this can be aligned to that one core principle with integrity. While you are in the body, radiate Paramashiva, be in the space of Kailasa. While you leave the body, be absorbed into Kailasa and be in oneness with Paramashiva. Understand? I'll go on be revealing the precise policies and ideologies I adopt. You can pick and choose from that, however, whatever way you want to adopt and manifest in your life. But this is the fundamental introduction. Why I am doing what I am doing, why I am teaching what I am teaching, why I am successful in all my strategies. Because I adopt eternal principles of Kailasa. as my strategy in every level. Some understand, may not understand, some takes time, some. All that is one. But why I am doing what I am doing? Why I am doing what I am doing is because of this. Understand that. Because of this. Charya. Charya pada means developing taste for lifestyles and habits to enjoy the space of Kailasa. For example, being brisk, alive, excited, joyful. That is the space of Kailasa. Developing habits which keeps you in that space, like eating food which keeps you excited, joyful. If you develop the taste for sulking, depressed, developing a taste for exciting, fully awake, living alive life is Charyapada. See, if you develop taste for laziness, sulking, dull, and develop the concepts like morning not getting up or not doing yoga, spiritual routine is a kind of a freedom. If you develop all these ideas, you start developing taste for hell, naraka. You develop taste for cheap existence. Then that lazy, non-productive, cheap life starts making you do a very cunning strategies, and that develops the anger, vengeance towards the people who achieved great things. And you think by cunning, crooked strategy you can capture it. And you start developing hellish space inside. And naturally, while you are living, you live in hell. And when you die, when you reach the hell. Listen. When I was reading the description of heaven, hell, all that, I realized multiple things clicking. For example, there is a hell described for all those dullness likers, people who like to be depressed, developed the taste for being depressed and dull. That hell is described as a shitty smell. I was thinking why it is described as smelling shitty. Then I understood. Here, while you are in the body, if there is too much of poop, digested, undigested, did not sent out of the body, you develop the same character. So if you if there is a constipation and too much of poop inside your stomach, smelling shit inside your body, so much shit, it did not get sent out, too big stomach, you develop a pattern of taste for lazy, depressed, abusive lifestyle. So naturally, because of that taste, you live in hell while you are in the body, and you get sucked into hell while after you leave the body, and there the same shitty smell. You live forever. Understand? That is why I insist on early morning getting up, taking haritaki powder, and night also taking haritaki powder and cleaning the stomach, not letting the shit stay in your stomach. Don't allow poop and shit. Poop is pop. P-O-O-P is P-A-A-P. Both should not. If poop stays in your stomach, pop will stay in your head. Hell in your stomach is poop. Hell in your head is pop. P-O-O-P creates P-A-A-P mental setup. Every day, I strongly recommend all my e-Kailasavasis. Understand? Whoever is practicing the Kailasa ecosystem in your own city, I declare and bless all of you as e-Kailasavasis. Wherever you are, if you practice Kailasa ecosystem, I bless you and declare that you are all e-Kailasavasis. Understand? For all my e-Kailasavasis, I strongly recommend every day you take haritaki powder and castor oil, at least 1 teaspoon. Pure organic castor oil, you can mix with honey and take 1 teaspoon. Poop will make you do all pop. Taste for inactive lifestyle, lazy lifestyle is creating hell space while you are in the body. That is the worst sin. Understand? From there starts all the violence, vengeance, anger, jealousy, arrogance, and trying to steal, grab, abuse. All the wrong policies and strategies. Cheap strategies. Understand? Cheap strategies. Cheap policies for life starts getting developed from the lazy lifestyle. That is why I always tell people, lazy people are not innocent. You should be afraid of lazy people. I have always seen lazy people, we should be afraid of lazy people. Because they are full of poop in the stomach and pop in the head. They are like ticking bombs. I'll read out from the Agama, one line. I'll read out the Tamil translation. Raurava naragam malattodum கும்பிபாகம் வெப்பத்தோடும் அவீசி நரகம் கிருமி கூட்டங்களோடும் உட்கொண்டதாய் தெரிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும், எண்ணிக்கொள்ள வேண்டும், புரிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும். Listen. It says, the Raurava Naraka is full of shit, poop. Kumbibagam is full of heat, hot. Avichi Naragam, full of bacteria, kirmi, means which can create multiple diseases in you, viruses and bacteria. Listen carefully. While you are alive, if you allow all these three in your stomach, you build a space of hell and hellish life when you are in the body. So naturally, while you leave the body, you will be sucked into that. Never allow heat, shit, bacteria in your stomach. I have seen my gurus. Visari Swamigal, whenever he releases the smoke after taking in from the bidi or cigarette, never I have seen any smell. That is why I tell you, he is the most graceful being I have seen, because the whole body is in grace. There is no shit inside. There is no heat inside. There is no hell inside. That is why nothing comes out of the body as any bad smell. Same way, Isaki Swamigal, I have never seen him eating. So many years I lived around him. Rarely, if some devotee, sincere devotee brings, he will take one morsel. When I asked him once why Swamiji is not eating, to Isaki Swami, once if you eat, it takes 42 days to clean the body. I was shocked, oh God. One meal takes 42 days to clean the body. Anyhow, let us not bother about that extreme now. Now understand this much. Lifestyle you live, the space you hold while you are in the body, creates a kind of a magnet, and you get sucked into the same zone when you leave the body. Understand this one truth today. That is why I insist on Nitya Puja, Nitya Yoga every day. Please understand, 1 hour a day spent for yourself. Align your internal organ, intra-organ to Kailasa, to Paramashiva. 1 hour is not much time. And what else is the use of life other than these great things? Even if you make billions of dollars and if you are living in a hell space while you are in the body, you are going to be sucked into the hell. Live in Kailasa while you are in the body and leave to Kailasa when you leave the body. Nitya Puja, Nitya Yoga, Nitya Satsang. Satsang, if you can attend live Satsang, otherwise the recorded is uploaded. At least once a day, watch that day Satsang whenever you are free. See, if you can come and sit in the live Satsang, great. Even if you are not able to sit in the live Satsang, that day's recording is uploaded. The gist is posted. So within that day, at least read and listen to the satsang. That's it. I tell you, my whole effort is to make you live in the space of Kailasa while you are in the body, and make you reach Kailasa while you leave the body, after you leave the body. That's all is the whole effort of my life and the whole Sangha's policy. Why I am creating this Kailasa? Why this Kailasa is getting created, getting revived by Paramashiva? This is the reason. While all of us are in the body, let us be in the space of Kailasa. While we leave the body, let us reach the space of Kailasa. Reach Kailasa. That's all. Listen. Your eating habits, sleeping habits, ideas for sex, ideas and strategies for wealth, ideas and strategies for good, ideas and strategies for bad, ideas and strategies for right, ideas and strategies for wrong, ideas and strategies for love, ideas and strategies about death, ideas and strategies about wealth, ideas and strategies about luxury, everything. Let it be integrated to Kailasa. That's it. I tell you, I have more detailed descriptions of multiple things, cosmology, and deep sacred secret nuances. Understand? Only after experiencing Kailasa and seeing the whole cosmology and studying the scriptures, I can understand very clearly how that magnet and this magnet, your individual body is like a magnet. If you tune your magnet to Kailasa magnet, you just get pulled into that. If you tune your magnet to the hell magnet, you get pulled into that. If you tune your magnet to the heaven magnet, you get pulled into that. Lifestyle you develop, the taste you develop while you are in the body decides where you are going to reach after you leave the body. Understand? The taste you develop while you are living in the body decides where you are going to reach while you leave the body. I really tell you, when you start strategizing with integrity about your sexual policies, ideologies, strategies, you develop a beautiful brahmacharya space in you, around you. You live like a god, lifestyle of God. If you develop right policies about the wealth, strategies about the wealth, with integrity to Kailasa, that is what is called asteya, non-stealing. Only by contribution you generate wealth, you make wealth. Non-stealing, asteya, is the strategy for wealth. integrated to Kailasa. Apply integrity as a strategy for your life. You will be continuously manifesting Paramashiva. I tell you. If you apply integrity to your personal life luxuries, it will become aparigraha. It will evolve as aparigraha. My administration team will tease me. I will not buy a car spending 50 lakh for myself, but I will allow the temple to make silver chariots and even needed gold chariots, spending crores. Because, listen, I am not miser. I spend only with the right purpose, with integrity to Kailasa. What for people give me money, I maintain the integrity to that money. That's it. That ideology, principle to Kailasa. If they want the better camera, better relay system, I will never say no. Because people are pouring donations to attend the satsang. See, if you are enjoying the satsang now, you should be grateful to all the SJP Yajamans, SJP Kartas, people who are donating. You should put a thank you message. Thank you all SJP Yajamans, thank you all SJP Kartas. We are able to enjoy the satsang because they provided everything. And now we are upgrading ourselves. Soon, within next 1 month, you are going to get more clear, high definition satsangs. It's all getting upgraded. Many of the SJP Kartas and Yajamans are donating. We are getting everything more upgraded. Anyhow, listen carefully. Integrity applied in your sexual policies, ideas, strategies evolves your own principles of brahmacharya. Integrity applied in the zone of wealth in your life evolves as asteya, amazing strategies for wealth. Integrity applied in your life related to personal life luxuries evolves a beautiful strategies, policies for aparigraha, living with minimalist things. I tell you, in my personal life, I never allow any luxury item which makes me lazy or reduces my possibilities. Understand? I will never allow bed to take away my possibility to sleep anywhere I want. Any bed I will use, but I will never allow bed to take away my possibility to sleep anywhere I lie down or sit without sleep for days in samadhi. My possibilities and powers should not be affected. I should not be dampened, slowed down, reduced. My possibilities and powers should not be stolen away by the physical objects and luxuries is the principle of aparigraha, living with minimalist things. Listen, I'll repeat. not letting physical luxuries, luxurious items steal your possibilities and powers is aparigraha, living with minimal things. I will never let bed steal my ability to be in samadhi or not to sleep, or sleep where I want, when I want, on the floor or anywhere as I want, out of my free will. I will not allow any bed, any cot to steal my capacity, my powers, my possibility. That is what is aparigraha, living with minimal things. Understand? Like this in every level. Apply integrity. Apply integrity. Apply integrity. In every policy for your life, if you apply integrity as a strategy, develop that as a lifestyle, taste for yourself. Understand? I will not allow any of my throne to break my back. My ability to sit straight in Batmasana or Artha Batmasana in as many number of hours as I want, I have never allowed it to be stolen or dampened or reduced by any of the thrones I sit, I use. So, anyone jealous, burns, boils, seeing my multiple various types of thrones, creates hell for themselves, and I do not bother, and I am not affected by it. Because if you see me sitting, the earliest photograph of me sitting available with us is maybe when I was 10. That photo, and take a still screenshot of Nithyananda TV, now the present, this moment satsang. Almost more than 30 years. I am sitting for hours every day. I have not allowed any of the luxurious thrones, cushions, big seats, about which the abusers are boiling, burning, crying, screaming. I have not allowed any of those external objects take away my power and possibility to sit straight in Artha Batmasana or Batmasana for hours, keeping my spine erect for days, and not just days or weeks or months, years, 30 years gone, quite a good 30 years. From this photo till this moment, understand? From that photo till this moment, my possibility and power, ability to sit long hours in Artha Batmasana or Batmasana and go on doing what I am supposed to do, initiation or satsang or giving sessions, I have not allowed any of the thrones, luxury comfortable cushions, these that I have not allowed any of them steal my ability, steal my possibility, steal my power. I have not allowed any of them to dampen me. Is aparigraha. I am giving you practical example. In thousands of homes, thousands of temples, multiple types of nevedyam, food is offered to my deities. Any variety food needed can be in front of me, but I have not allowed that luxury to steal away my freedom, ability, possibility, power to be without food and living nirahara life. That is what has saved me from the poisoning effects, and I was able to detox myself and protect myself. Understand? Not allowing luxuries, comforts of the outer world steal your possibilities, powers, capacities, dampen your abilities is aparigraha, living with minimalist things. I have not allowed my body to be dampened in last 30 years. Surely, we may have at the age of 10 my first photograph of me sitting in Yogasana, straight Padmasana, Artha Padmasana, but I started sitting from the time I remember me because my gurus have started training. First photograph is age 10 and now I'm more than 41. You can see compare the photographs. Sometimes I may be leaning on the thrones and all those, but I have not allowed any of those thrones, those luxury cushions, those couches steal my ability, dampen my ability, steal my power, steal my possibility to sit for hours integrated to my responsibility, which is giving satsangs, initiations, classes, programs. I can sit even now continuously 24 hours in Padmasana, Artha Padmasana, keeping my spine erect and go on giving initiation, giving satsangs. Last 40 years, these luxuries are not able to steal my abilities and my powers and my possibilities is what is aparigraha. The health and the stomach I maintained when I was doing my Parivrajak Yatra by begging and eating. Still I maintain, I did not allow food to steal my ability, possibility, capability, powers to live without food. I have not allowed the luxurious foods, tasty foods to steal my ability, capability, possibility, power to be without food. My niragara is my power, my strength, my ability, my capability, my possibility. I have not allowed that to be stolen, dampened, destroyed by luxurious foods. That is what is aparigraha, living with minimalist things. whether it is a silver throne or golden throne or couch, sofa, or the best couch, it should not make you couch potato. That's all matters. Nothing should make you steal your possibilities and powers and capabilities from your existence, from your consciousness. Understand? I think I have spoken a lot of time. I'll continue in further satsangs. It's too important subject and very interesting subject. First thing, I wanted all of you to come to Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook profile and put a comment whether I conveyed what I wanted to convey in the human logic, or if you feel that I should be elaborating or detailing more things, please put your comments in the post. Today's satsang gist will be shared now. Please put a comment. So tomorrow I am going to expand on the same subject, giving you deeper nuances and details. Like today, how I described the Raurava Naraka, Kumbhibaga Naraka, Avichi Naraka. How that Naraka's description and the space you generate while you are in the body is directly one and the same. Like that, I am going to give you more detailed understandings. The way you live will decide, the taste you develop while you are living will decide whether you are going to be sucked into Naraka or Swarga or Kailasa. Essence of today's satsang. Create Kailasa ecosystems wherever you are. Become e-Kailasavasi from wherever you are. This is the essence of today's satsang. To become e-Kailasavasi from wherever you are. To create Kailasa ecosystem wherever you are. Send email to registrar at kailasa.org. We will guide you further. You can create a Kailasa ecosystem wherever you are. It's a lifestyle of Hinduism. Lifestyle of Hinduism. I am also sharing details about why Hinduism in multiple understandings, multiple questions, like why Jata, why Vibhuti, why Rudraksha, why Nitya Puja, all that. So, fill form at kailasa.org/satsang and create Kailasa ecosystems everywhere and become e-Kailasavasis wherever you are. This is the essence of today's satsang. So with this, today's powerful cognition, integrity to Paramashiva, makes you live in Kailasa. Sit now, connect with Paramashiva with a deep devotion, prayer and oneness. Prayerfulness, oneness. Connect with Paramashiva now. Chant Mahavakiya intensely. Pray to Paramashiva to manifest through you. Make Kailasa happen inside you, outside you, from this moment. And sit as Paramashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Listen. The gist is already shared in Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam profile page. Come to the page and give your feedback on two things. One, are you able to understand? Am I conveying what I am conveying in human level logic? That's first. Second, all the concepts I defined, you can do Vakyartha Sadas on it. Listen carefully. Hindu aparigraha, living with minimalist things, minimalist lifestyle is not poverty. Hinduism does not give sanctity to poverty. Hinduism does not promote poverty. Hinduism does not give sacredness to poverty. No. Hinduism only says, let the luxury not steal your capacities, possibilities, and powers. Understand? All the luxurious thrones, big thrones, big sofas, couches, last 30 years were not able to break my back, or it is not able to take away the power of my backbone, the strength of my backbone, my ability to sit straight in Batmasana, Artha Batmasana for hours. Even now I can sit in Batmasana and lift my whole body. Understand? I can sit in Batmasana and lift my whole body. I can swing. Maybe I can do even a yoga session for all you guys live. all the luxurious thrones, sofas, couches are not able to steal the power of my backbone, my spine. They are not able to steal the power of my spine. They are not able to break my spine. That is aparigraha, living with minimalist things. Understand? The aparigraha of Hinduism is not poverty. And aparigraha is in Hinduism is not promoting poverty. Aparigraha of Hinduism is not giving sanctity to poverty. Some of the most costliest thrones in India are occupied by the great yogis. Whose spine did not lose its power and possibility by any of those thrones. Understand? That is why we say Simhasanattai alangarittar. By his yogis sitting in the throne, they make the throne beautiful. Understand? Not the throne makes them beautiful. They make the throne beautiful. If you are living in aparigraha, you make the throne beautiful. Understand? So, with this, two things. Today's essence of the satsang is let's create Kailasa ecosystems all over the world, wherever we are, and let's become e-Kailasavasis from wherever we are. This is the essence of today's satsang. Share the essence, share the gist, and do Vakyarthasadas in Nithyananda Paramashivam page, Facebook profile itself, and put your comment whether logically I am able to convey the truth I am conveying to all of you. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
காக்கும் இறையே நட்பின் உருவாய் வந்த களிப்பால் கட்டு கடங்கா மகிழ்வு கொண்டே மலை போல் வரும் துயர் யாவையும் நொடிப்போதினில் பொடியாக்கிட புயலாய் வருவான், துணையென வருவான். ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் செய்த தவமோ உற்ற நண்பனாய் நித்யானந்தன் வந்து உதித்தான். உடல் மாய்க்கும் நோய் வந்த போதும் உயிர் காக்கும் மருந்தாகி நின்றிடுவான். மனம் காட்டும் இடர்கள் தீர இடம் சேர்க்கும் வார்த்தைகளை பேசிடுவான். அவன் பேசிடுவான். தலை தூக்கிடும் கருவங்களை தடம் மாற்றிட வெடிப்பான். பின் கருணை மழையாய் பொழிவான். தினம் கருணை மழையாய் பொழிவான். பின் கருணை மழையாய் பொழிவான். தினம் கருணை மழையாய் பொழிவான். ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் செய்த தவமோ உற்ற நண்பனாய் நித்யானந்தன் வந்து உதித்தான். எந்தன் மகிழ்வை தளர்த்திடச் செய்வான். நித்தின் மகிழ்வை தளர்த்திடச் செய்வான். எந்தன் மகிழ்வை தளர்த்திடச் செய்வான். நித்தின் மகிழ்வை தளர்த்திடச் செய்வான். ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் செய்த தவமோ உற்ற நண்பனாய் நித்யானந்தன் வந்து உதித்தான். அவன் கருணை மழையில் நாமும் இரையாய் மாறக்கூடும். சரணம் அடைந்தால் அருள்வான். அவன் சரணம் அடைந்தால் அருள்வான். சரணம் அடைந்தால் அருள்வான். அவன் சரணம் அடைந்தால் அருள்வான். ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் செய்த தவமோ உற்ற நண்பனாய் நித்யானந்தனும் வந்து உதித்தான். தவமோ உற்ற நண்பனாய் நித்யானந்தனும் வந்து உதித்தான், வந்து உதித்தான். ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் செய்த தவமோ உற்ற நண்பனாய் நித்யானந்தனும் வந்து உதித்தான், வந்து உதித்தான். காக்கும் இறையே நட்பின் உருவாய் வந்த களிப்பால் கட்டு கடங்கா மகிழ்வு கொண்டே, மகிழ்வு கொண்டே. மலை போல் வரும் துயர் யாவையும் நொடிப்போதினில் கொடியாக்கிட புயலாய் வருவான், துணையென வருவான். ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் செய்த தவமோ உற்ற நண்பனாய் நித்யானந்தன் வந்து உதித்தான், வந்து உதித்தான். கருவங்களை தடம் மாற்றிட வெடிப்பான், தலை தூக்கிடும் கருவங்களை தடம் மாற்றிட வெடிப்பான். பின் கருணை மழையாய் பொழிவான், தினம் கருணை மழையாய் பொழிவான். பின் கருணை மழையாய் பொழிவான், தினம் கருணை மழையாய் பொழிவான். ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் செய்த தவமோ உற்ற நண்பனாய் நித்யானந்தன் வந்து உதித்தான், வந்து உதித்தான். எந்தன் மகிழ்வை தளர்த்திடச் செய்வான், நித்தின் மகிழ்வை தளர்த்திடச் செய்வான். எந்தன் மகிழ்வை தளர்த்திடச் செய்வான், நித்தின் மகிழ்வை தளர்த்திடச் செய்வான். ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் செய்த தவமோ உற்ற நண்பனாய் நித்யானந்தன் வந்து உதித்தான், வந்து உதித்தான். அவன் கருணை மழையில் நாமும் இரையாய் மாறக்கூடும். சரணம் அடைந்தால் அருள்வான், அவன் சரணம் அடைந்தால் அருள்வான். சரணம் அடைந்தால் அருள்வான், அவன் சரணம் அடைந்தால் அருள்வான். ஜென்ம ஜென்மமாய் செய்த தவமோ உற்ற நண்பனாய் நிற்க